Hi, this is Deanna with Inspired Perspectives. Welcome to my channel. Please hit the like button and share. We're here talking about some really heavy things, but I try to make it as lighthearted as I possibly can. But we're here to motivate, inspire, give perspective, impact, elevate, thrive. We're doing all these great things in here. So welcome into the room. Come on in. Come on in, baby. Come on in. And, I'm loving it here because I want to shed like a lot of my wisdom that I have and impart it onto the masses. This is what we're going to do. This is a no judgment zone in regards to the things that we're going to talk about as far as motivating, inspiring your story, my story. We're going to share and we're going to bust open this thing so we can get in alignment and get on the track to whatever the path, that the journey that we're on, to be able to see our way through, right, and overcome the obstacles in our way. That's what we're here to do. So today, I got a call. Unexpected call, but a welcome call just the same. And in that call, not knowing what that person was going through in that moment, in that conversation, it was kind of like real lighthearted, but yet I knew it was kind of intense for the other person on the other end. And as we were talking, we kind of exchanged certain things. They were like, "Hey, where'd you go to school? What do you do?" And I was like, "I went here." And did you finish? Yeah, I finished. And I think people think that because they didn't complete certain things, that they didn't have impact, and that they didn't finish something, they didn't do something, because the Most High kind of puts you on a path to something else that's greater than and different than what the status quo is, right? We're taught to go to school, graduate, all of these things, go to college, graduate. Everyone is not going to have that scenario, right? Everyone is not going to have those kind of things that's going to be what society says that we're supposed to, the track we're supposed to be on in order to succeed in life. But I think the best success is being able to have connections, utilizing your soft skills, knowing how to communicate effectively with other people, yeah, to build connection. You build connection. What I know and understand is that if I really like someone and I see how they move and how they show up, right? How they show up in the world. I'm watching those kind of things. I'm watching how they interact with others. I'm watching how they show up on time. They or have they put forth a lot of effort to to take care of the task, and they put themselves in the picture. Maybe they were sitting outside, but they put themselves, and they're not scared to do that. They're not afraid to do that. They're not afraid to say, "You know what, you need me to pick that up and do this thing or whatever. You need me to run that errand for you. You need me to do something." And I hadn't even asked, but you know what? Why not? Yeah. They are not afraid to incorporate themselves where they want to be. And sometimes when people think that they're not on the path because of what society as a whole, the path that we were taught, and really, really, what's the word I'm trying to look for? We were conditioned, the road, the path that we were all conditioned to go on. Some people take an unorthodox path. Some people take a path that's just never been traveled. And those people are like your outliers, right? They're the ones that are out there taking that path. They burning, blazing through everything. And sometimes they don't always think that they have impact, that they have been able to complete something. And I'm like, man, you close that deal. You got people that got all the degrees you can think of and can't close a deal. You have, built that business. Look how you built that business to from the ground up. No one's doing what you're doing in the earth. Look how you have moved, you're building a car. You built that car. You built something out of nothing. Look what you've invented. Look what you have imparted into the world. You have value. And I think what happens is some people think that if you're not going the path that everyone else has gone, Everyone that has been conditioned to do all the right things and do all the things, that is that you're valued less in the earth than anyone else. In fact, your life experiences brings you to a place where you've built connection, you've built the experience of doing so many tasks, so many elements that you've learned while being out doing the thing as opposed to reading the book. You can read a book all day long about, name it, right? Name a career, name something, a job, name something. You could be doing something that you read in a book and still not be able to apply it. Those who have taken the risk to go out and apply it and learn as they go along, a lot of times are more successful because all they have is that. They got to go and make it happen, do what they got to do. But that makes them, it doesn't make them any less valuable than anyone who got a book and a diploma and all of these things. I mean, you think about them, the large amount of people right now who are getting laid off, who have gotten laid off in the past up to the present, who've had to restructure their lives and not knowing how to get out here and hustle, not knowing how legally, not going knowing how to get out here and grind, not knowing that you got to get up early, stay up late sometimes. I don't recommend it all the time, but sometimes it is necessary to get that thing off the ground. A lot of people miss out on their soft skills. These people tend to have more soft skills and ways of connecting with people than most people know who go the traditional route. I'm saying to you, if anyone within, earshot of this has run across this video and is hearing this in this moment, know that you have such value and you can have great impact. It has nothing to do with how many degrees you have. It has nothing to do with that. The fact that you're able to get up and you finish something, get up and you created something, you've created something in the earth that someone of value, you built something that some people don't have books, have read through all these books, can't apply a thing in the book, and they got to go to a corporate entity to get trained on exactly what that corporate entity wants them to do. So you go, but it's like you learn all this for you to go somewhere for them to say, what I understood in that moment, seeing that young man sitting across from me and many others like me who had gone the route, did everything they were supposed to do. Um, we were trained or we were conditioned to do. What I understood in that moment was you don't have to have the same path to get to the same destination or a similar destination or a destination that is specifically carved out for you. Okay? Everything is not going to be exactly like society, right, has told us it was supposed to be, as we have come to find out. We are finding out more and more every day that society has lied to us, right? So now we have to take everything that we understand and we know and everything we're learning as of now, and we have to carve out our world how we want it to be. We have to decide, make decisions, and debunk everything everything that we were taught. Now, some people are going to go the traditional route, and that is wonderful. Do what you need to do on that route, right? But in that route, you may have to curve and go left or go right and go down, go up in order to get exactly where you want to be. But when someone takes a path less traveled, the obstacles they're going to have is quite different than anyone else. I mean, the learning curve is totally nothing that you could ever imagine it to be, because some things are going to come so unexpected because no one knows. A lot of times, a lot of us are coming through as being first generation business owners, first generation of inventors, first generation of whatever it is that you're doing. You're first at doing that a lot of times. So you don't have anyone around you to help guide you that you could have apprenticed with, you could have interned with, anything. So now you're just really having to do a good deep dive into all the knowledge base that's around you, be it people who are in business, even if it's a business unlike what you're in, um, gleaming from people who have written books, success books, who have audio books, who do conventions, motivational speaking, all kinds of things to keep you going. So what I understood is that another thing I understood is that operating kindness and not being ready to quick to respond, be so quick to respond. Not it wasn't a reaction, it was a response to hearing that person's voice and seeing, and understanding, I should say, that there was a cry for, not a cry like a boohoo cry, but a cry for, I need an upliftment. I need someone to kick me up a little bit. I need someone to push me up. I need someone to hug me up. I need someone to just hear me up. Just and and what I was able to do in that moment was give that person um, some wisdom and some understanding, and help them reflect back to all the things that they've done, all the things that they've accomplished, all the things, that magnificent things they have done to elevate themselves and the people around them, and to give that person, a hug, a clap, a high five, so that they could keep going. Sometimes we have to do those things to help people keep going. Just words of encouragement. It goes a long way, even to a stranger. Even to a stranger. Sometimes those are the best people, is the stranger, because they want nothing from you. You can't give them anything sometimes other than those words. That's all you have. So in this, it's like, recognize when people just need a little encouragement to be able to get over the hump, to go to the next level of their climb. That's a lot of times where we miss the mark with people, because that person may be going down a path of destruction, not realizing that all they needed was a little word of encouragement, some words of wisdom to get them back on the path, or keep them on the path of everything that they have been doing all along. It's just that they got in a little crunch where they didn't think that what they were doing, what they've done, was worthy, and that they were valuable, and that they brought something to the world that they live in and the people around them, to appreciate them. Because a lot of times people just want to know that they've been appreciated. They want to know that they matter. They want to know that someone saw them. They want to know that they've been recognized in some way. And you just give them a little boost of encouragement, goes a long, long way. So yeah, take that and encourage somebody, encourage a stranger. You never know. You never know. You might uplift them and give them a new perspective. Hey, this is Deanna Inspire, and this is Inspired Perspectives. And I'm here to give you some perspective on things, help you see things in a different way, in a positive way, and a way that will you can be a light to those around you and those who you come in contact with. Have a good one.